Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to my channel. My name is Unique, and today, ladies and gentlemen, my little ray of sunshine right there is going to her very first speech therapy appointment or speech therapist appointment. Her doctor, her primary care physician, has been kind of worried about her vocabulary and wanting to make sure that she is where she's supposed to be. So just so that I don't want to have one of those I wish I would have did this moments, I'm going to go ahead, and even if I feel that it's nothing, I'm going to make sure that she's checked out and made sure that she's okay. So before we go, I'm going to straighten up the house a little bit because I don't like coming back home to clutter. And right now it feels cluttered. So I just put her tablet on charge, just to make sure that she has some type of entertainment for while we're out. And I'm straightening up right now. This today is for me like a realization moment, like I'm really somebody's mom. I'm really having to make these choices for her and make sure that she's set up properly in life, because one thing I don't want for her to do is fall behind because of my ignorance. So I'm listening to the doctors, I'm listening to the professionals, and we're getting this done. The next appointment that she'll have to have is for an I'm gonna say this so wrong. I know. Let me see. Audiologically, okay. She has an audio appointment with a hearing specialist, basically, is what I'm attempting to get out. They want to make sure that she's not hearing the words a certain type of way, and then she's saying it the way that she's hearing it, So they're wanting to have her a hearing test done to make sure that she's, hearing at the range that she should, and then to go from there. However, when I was setting up the appointments for the hearing doctor, they're not going to be able to see her until about the end of this month. So even though her primary care physician wanted for them to see her first and then to go to the speech therapist appointment, the next availability wasn't until I think March or April or something like that. And this appointment today was a cancellation, so we took it. Okay, because that's what we could get, so we got it. Oh man. So now we just have to wait for the end of the month for the second appointment and go from there. After today's appointment, they did say that they want for her to come back twice a week and have therapist appointments twice a week. However, they have a waiting list. They have a waiting list for that. So I'm not sure how long we're going to have to wait. I'm just going to have to kind of keep calling every week, seeing if they have any cancellations or any new openings. Because, I really want to go ahead and get this over with. So now look at her. She's so freaking cute. Now I am just washing these dishes, or at least trying to wash these dishes. Dishes, I really don't like them. My boyfriend, he woke up and decided to cook breakfast, so I was so thankful for that. And I have no problem cleaning it up for him. Not a problem, my dear. If you're cooking, I can most definitely clean. Now it's when I have to do both that we have a problem. Hold on. Because, I don't know, cooking a whole meal, eating it, and then having to clean up the mess from said whole meal, it's not for the weak. I'll say that much. It is not for the weak. I had a really hard time coming to terms with the fact that she'll have to go take or I'm sorry, go to a speech therapist. She has a very pronounced lisp. She talks with a lisp. So I was worried about that. But as far as her vocabulary, building her vocabulary, I personally didn't think that she had a problem with that, because I see kids, she has friends, babies that are her age, 3 years old, and they all, talk somewhat similar. Her doctor is saying that she should be speaking in full sentences, well, not full, but more fluent sentences, and we should have a easier time understanding her and understanding what it is that she's saying to us. It shouldn't be a need for reiteration or things like that. So we definitely have to deal with those things with Cadence asking her, to say things over. And sometimes she gets frustrated when we have to ask her that, and she'll just, shut down and just start pointing at things. Okay, my words don't work. I'm going to just start pointing at stuff for y'all then. And that's what goes on in her head, I feel. So I do want to get her to be speaking better, because I don't want for her to feel discouraged. I don't want for her to feel as if she's doing something wrong when she's not. She's learning at the best possible rate and speed that she can. So I just don't want for her to feel discouraged, and especially with her about to be starting school soon, I really, really don't want for her to be discouraged when it comes to learning. So yeah, we have to find some tools and resources that would help us make sure that she is set up right in life. Because like I was saying earlier, the last thing I want for her to do is to fall behind and then be playing catch up when she gets in school, or to feel discouraged when she gets into school, because kids are mean. I don't know if you guys know or if you guys have been around kids lately, but kids will bully you, okay? And sometimes they might not even mean to, because kids are just being kids at the end of the day. But I don't want for them to have to be kids at the end of the day to my kid, if that makes sense. So if I can, avoid her having to deal with this type of issue in a later date in life, I'm going to do whatever it takes. We're about to start having study times or school time or however, and get this ball rolling, because I just really, really don't want her to fall behind. I know how hard that can be to play catch up. I've seen parents play catch up with their kids when it comes to education. And once again, I don't want for that to happen. Okay? I just don't. So now I am changing out some laundry. I started to wash all of the blankets that I keep on the couches, because I love a good blanket. My boyfriend loves a good blanket. My baby loves a good blanket. So we keep blankets on the couch. And yeah, the dogs have been on them. And it's been it's been a whole new year has came since I've washed these blankets last. So they have to be clean. And now we are off to this appointment. My mom came and picked us up, and we went with her, or she went with us rather. And we had a little girls' day. I was telling her to say hey to the camera. She was not having it. She tries to be so tough. It's so funny. Look at her. Look. And now we're here. And she was the only baby in the waiting room. So she was really excited about that. And now we're in the back room with the therapist. He is basically introducing himself to her, giving her some toys. She loves that. And now he's about to start his evaluation on her. I will say, he maybe went over about 50 words with her, and they were basic words. I think she did pretty good. If she didn't pronounce it right, she knew what she was talking about, sort of deal. I had to tell her to stop touching things. I'm like, Kate, stop touching stuff. She kept trying to touch the book and close the book and do all kinds of things to the book. But yeah, so if she didn't know, look at her. If she didn't know how exactly to say the word, she knew what it was. And we could get the gist of what it was that she was trying to say. Like she had a hard time saying pig. She has a hard time saying shoe. It's just certain words, the certain sounds doesn't roll off her tongue as easily, and especially since she speaks with the lips, she pushes her tongue up and through her teeth. So we just gotta work on that. That's all. Now we're at Muya getting some lunch because it took forever. I thought this place was so cute. I've always ordered DoorDash from them. I've never actually went and ate inside, so it's kind of fun. There's my mom dropping us off. Cadence is having a fit because she wanted to watch some television, but no, ladies and gentlemen, it is no television time. You know what time it is? It is nap time. She wants to come in and let her dogs out, so she got what she wanted in that aspect. And now it is off to bed. But I do thank you guys for joining me. I hope you have a very, very wonderful day. Be safe. And until next time, bye.